Hello everyone, welcome to our today's video. So today what we will do, we will be creating a knowledge-based Q&A chatbot. So with Azure and the Q&A service. So for that, first of all, what we have to do is to create, we will simply go to our Azure portal. The link is simply portal.azure.com. We will head towards the Azure portal and yes. Now what we'll do is, first of all, we will create a resource. So there are a bunch of resources available on Azure. If you're regular on my channel, you may know that I have already created Azure Machine Learning, worked with Azure Machine Learning and Computer Vision, and a few more resources. So first of all, let's just go and create a language resource, language service. Yes, this is the one. It's going to be taken a little bit of time. So yes, let's just create a language service. So as I have mentioned, we will be building a custom question answering bot. So I'll just select and continue to create my resource. And with the help of this resource group, you can also do sentiment analysis, key phrase extraction problem, and you can do a bunch of other tasks. So for this particular uh, video, I'm going to be using a previously deployed resource group that I have, which is Language Bot. And then we will be giving it a name. Maybe this one, or test web app, or not. Test chatbot. Let's just go ahead with this. So yes, it's available. Then as it's not available, so test chatbot custom Q&A. I hope this is available. As for the pricing tier, we will go ahead for S because the free F0 might not be like working all the time. And yes, I guess everything else is okay. So for this one as well, let's go for free F. Let's see if it's available. If not, we will be changing our yes validation failed because we were using the free pricing tier. Okay, no, this we skip clicking this. So let's see. Taking a bit, so I have one of my resource group created beforehand. So let's see if we can work with that. Still on validation. So yes, validation failed. Now let's look at the reason. So it says that operation would exceed free tier service quota. So yes, we need to go back and change the pricing tier from like F to standard. So now we are ready. You can simply review and create. So just until it's being ready, we can see that I have another resource group here all created, language bot. Yes, so after our resource has been ready, so you can simply create a resource group from here. And after we have our resource group, so I'll just cut it. After we have our resource group, we will be building our knowledge base. So for that, we will be going to Language Studio, which is language.com native.azure.com. So from here, we will create a new question answering project. So for this, let's name a project custom Q&A. custom Q&A and custom bot to be integrated with MS Teams. So this is what we are going to do. We will be creating a Q&A project, then we will turn our Q&A maker into a knowledge base, then we will deploy this knowledge base as a chatbot, and then yes, we will integrate our chatbot with Microsoft Teams. So this will be our today's workflow. So if no answer is returned or nothing is matched with the knowledge base, it will like return no answer found. So we'll just create the project. So project loading completed. Now we will add some source. So for source, you have three options. You can either add URLs, or you can upload files, or you can upload previous chit chat. So for our today's session, I have a URL of a travel agency named Margie's Travel. So we can simply upload the URL, the FAQ URL here. So yes, I have the URL. We can simply upload the URL and let the Q&A maker detect the questions and the answers. So let's just name it Marches KV and then the URL. So here the file structure, you have to like help it to classify the file structure. So you can set it to auto detect or unstructured. So for this particular file, you can select auto detect and add on. So this will take a little bit of time to add the resources. So after the resources are being added, what we will do, we will simply add some manual question and answers. Yes, our resource has been added. Then we will go ahead and edit the knowledge base. So here we can see that all the question that the file had is here, like why Margie's Travel, what services do they provide, what destinations do they offer, so on and so forth. So now we will just add some typical questions. For example, hi. So for hi, let us give it the answer like, hey, how can I help? Can yes, and we can add some other. So make sure to save all the changes you have made. So for hi particularly, we can set alternate questions because people may say hi, may say hello or hey, right? So there can be a lot of alternatives. So hello, or people also can say greetings, greetings. Yeah, there can also be hey, right? So now let's just save our answers, the question answer pairs, and we can also add let it be saved. Yes, all the changes are saved. Now the customer may say thanks, and our bot may answer, you're most welcome. I hope. This is the bot's answer. So let's just save it. And here as well, our alternative question for this question thanks can be thank you. Thank you. So let's just quickly add that. Yes. Okay, so you can see what happened is our thank you is being added to hi. So here we do not want thank you to be, right? So we have deleted that. So the alternative for hi, it can only be hey, greetings, and hello. And for thanks, we will set the alternate question, thank you. So yes, so far we are done. Just save it. Yes, all changes are saved. Now let's just test our solution that we just made. So for example, what can we try? We can ask a question like, okay, let's just start with hi. Yes, so you can see that the manual question answer that paired that we set that for hi, we have hey, how can I help? So now let's ask me to cancel a flight. So you can see that there is no specific question like this. So here is a question that how do I cancel a flight, but nothing exactly same. So let's see the answer. You can cancel the flight anytime you want, uh, and you have to have a 24-hour gap. So you can see that our bot is working perfectly fine. So here what happens is this thing that we have entered is an utterance, and our what our bot does is it matches the utter like it first of all it extracts the utterance, it extracts the intents and the entities from this utterance. So what are intents and entities? Intent is what the customer is asking for, and entities are the keywords, the key phrases within the utterance. So based on those, the chatbot it seeks answer within the knowledge base. So based on the probability or the likelihood it gets with each of the question, it prepares the answer. So I hope this is clear. Now let's try something that's not in the knowledge base. For example, buy. So see, no answers found. So I guess our bot is quite ready. So let's add a like answer for a goodbye. Goodbye. Bye for having me. So let's just have it here, and definitely let's save it. After our changes are saved, what we will do, we will simply go and deploy our knowledge base. So let's wait. Yes, it's done. So we will deploy our knowledge base. Yes. So if you are someone who's interested to build a knowledge-based chatbot with like Azure Bot services and Azure and Language Service, you can also check out a Microsoft Reactor session that I have previously conducted. I will give the link in the chat box. So if you want to know about it like deeply and have a very good basics, you can check it out. And here is the demo you just like are seeing. Okay, runtime error. Let's just try again. For now, let me just show you some other um, solution that I already have. So that those are, let's give it some time. You have published the maximum number of allowed indexes for the search tier. So yes, I have indeed have three projects here. So this one I just showed you was the custom Q&A, and so let's just go for this one. This is a bot I have like created with the exact same URL. So let's just have it. So this knowledge base is already deployed. So let's just create a bot. So after your knowledge base is deployed, you will get an interface like this. So yes, so after we have our knowledge base, what we will do, we will go to like our Azure portal. We will use Azure Bot services to create our to deploy our chatbot, and we can definitely monitor our chatbot and the other resources from here. So for custom deployment, we will select the resource group that we have, and yes, this handle is already taken, so let's give it a trial bot handle. Let's see what happens. Okay, available. So next, so we will use C sharp, and yes, app service plan will be this one, and we need, or we can create a new app service plan, it doesn't matter. So you can now select a language resource key. So resource key will be found within the resource group, and yes, here, so what we have is this language resource for my bot. Here you can see the keys and endpoints. So what we will have to do, yes, we can see there are two keys. We can select either of the one. We can simply copy the key and paste it here. And now we will review and create. So it will take a little bit of time. So just to save some time, I will show you the previously made bot. Okay, let's. So here is my another deployment, Microsoft Reactor. We can check it out for sure. So you can see that there is a Reactor bot and a bot service, but this is just the resource group, so there is no bot itself. Yeah, so this is the language resource for my bot. So after our deployment is done, okay, the custom deployment, it you can see that validation has passed. So let's tap on create. Let's see if it's deployed. That's good. If it's not, we can definitely see from here. So after our bot is deployed totally, you will see an interface like this, where you will have three options. You can definitely download your bot source code, you can test it on web chat, or you can connect it to different channels. So you can also visit the bot profile. So yes, you can upload any custom icon, and you can give it a name. Oh no, I'm not going to set any custom icon. You can give it a name. So let's just leave the name for itself. And okay, now let's test the web chat, test the bot in web chat. The very beginning, the bot has greeted us with hello and welcome. So let's just write hello. So yes, hey, how may I help? This is the answer we previously did set for this question. So what services do you provide? This can be a question. Let's see what it answers. So yeah, Margie's Travel can help arrange flights, accommodation, and so on and so forth. Now just let's ask, help me to, what can I say? Book a flight, I guess. So yes, there you can see the call number and a website from where you can book a flight, and yes, between any airports, and there are many more details. So you can also ask that cancel my reservation, I guess. Reservation. So yes, you can cancel anytime. And now let's just say, what can we say? Say thanks. Is there anything else I can help with? And let's say no. This was the custom made question answer. So you can, okay, let's see. Yes, this deployment is also completed as well. So we have another language bot. So from here you can see that this bot is here. If you go to the bot, just like I previously mentioned, that you will see a interface like this, and you can definitely test it from the web chat. And now for this particular bot, if you remember that we had set a question answer of goodbye. Let's see if it can answer it particularly. Yes, we said goodbye. I hope I could help. So yes, our chatbot is working perfectly fine. You can definitely integrate it with different channels. There are Alexa, Facebook, GroupMe, Line, Microsoft 365, Slack, Telegram, Skype, so on and so forth. So let's just open it with Teams. Yeah, window is about to pop out. So yes, I have previously tested it. Let's see, say hey, and it says hey, how may I help? And let's say goodbye. Definitely the answer we had. I hope I could help. So something, just let's say something out of the box. Yeah. So our bot is working perfectly. So this is it for today's video. I hope it was helpful, and thanks for watching.